guys, so this is going to be my wash day for extremely moisturized hair, and that is because your girl has been lazy during this quarantine season and I have extremely dry hair. Also, ignore the paint swatches on the back wall. I might be painting my bathroom soon, but that's a different video for a different day. This is what everything is looking like. I've had my hair in this blowout for about 2.5 weeks, and y'all, it's crusty. I mean, it might not look that bad, but it's crusty. So I've already started to pre-poo one half of my head with the melanin multi-use leave-in, and one of the uses is a pre-poo. I have an entire separate review about this, but I am going through and finger detangling, aka pulling out all of the shed hairs first, because I literally have not even run a comb or a brush through my blown out hair. That's how lazy it's been. Like, that's how lazy I've been, just literally throwing it up in a ponytail and a bun because I was painting my actual room. That video will be out soon, but I'm just sectioning my hair off here and wetting it with warm water because I am low porosity, and making sure that all of the hairs are out, all of the shed hairs are out for an easier detangling and easier wash day. Now, when I put my hair in these sections, I typically leave them in these sections all wash day because it just makes everything so much easier. I have high density hair, and for me, having sections is crucial to the success of a wash day, and if I don't want it to be super long, then I'll definitely split my hair off. As you can see, this is a lot of shed hair for me, but once again, I have had my hair in this blowout for about 2.5 weeks. So I'm taking my Tangle Teaser here. I like to use this one for detangling because it gets out all of my finer hairs, and it's just easier because I know sometimes the teeth on a brush can be too wide and it doesn't catch all of the bristles. What am I talking about? It doesn't catch all of the hair. The bristles don't catch all the hair. So I am just going through, reverting my hair and making sure that everything is nice and moisturized, and then I am headed off to the shower. But this is what everything is looking like. And now we're gonna start the actual shampoo. So I'm already in the shower, and this is the Adwoa Beauty Biomint Moisturizing Shampoo. They come with pumps now, and for future reference, it will be dropping in Sephora. The whole Adwoa line will be released in Sephora very soon, so stay tuned for that. But this is a very moisturizing shampoo. I first started off with a moisturizing pre-poo, and this is a moisturizing shampoo. Typically, you guys know, well, if you don't and you're new here to the Wonderfro Gang, come through, but I typically go for clarifying shampoos like 99% of the time because I use heavy stylers when I do my twist outs and I want to strip all of the product off. I have low porosity hair, and it is very easy for products to sit on top. It is product buildup that I just don't want, like product buildup problems I don't want. So 99% of the time I'm using a clarifying, stripping, yes, ones with sulfate, shampoos with sulfate shampoo. But this time around, because when I blow out my hair, I do not use heavy products. I don't use heavy heat protectants or anything. I do not feel the need to strip my hair down. Yes, I want my hair clean, but no, I do not need my hair stripped. And this is not often. Obviously, it's the springtime, and blowout season to me is in the fall. So you won't see a blowout here on my channel for a hot minute, but now that I'm unleashing the curls, okay, I need as much moisture as I can get because I've been lazy. So I am just again massaging the moisturizing shampoo into my scalp. This shampoo is a really good scalp treatment, and for me it's just been amazing. It's minty, it has a cooling, tingling sensation, but if you guys are interested, I do have a review about Adwoa Beauty already. I can link that above in the eye, and you guys can check that out after you're done with this one. As you can also see, I still have my hair in sections, and I am holding my hair taut when I am massaging my scalp. You definitely do want to massage your scalp and make sure that the shampoo is cleaning your scalp and your hair. And I'm also making sure that I'm dragging the shampoo down the length of my hair and working that in as well. And like I said, I do want things to be clean, but I do also want things to be moisturized. While I am using warm water and my cuticle is open, I do want the actual oils in this shampoo to penetrate and get in there real good because I haven't had any type of moisture on my hair for a long time. So this is just me rinsing everything out. and making sure that the shampoo is completely out. Because my hair was so dry, it held on to all of the moisture in the shampoo, and I felt like I had to like really rinse good. The other thing is, at one point I do know I had edge control on my edges in the blowout. So whenever you guys use edge control, that is a thicker, heavier substance, and you will need a good clarifier or a good shampoo to get it out. So definitely don't neglect your edges. It's something I've said time and time again, but typically I feel like people head straight for the hair and the scalp, but not along the hairline. Even if you have facial products and stuff, the hair along your hairline is more likely to break off. So if you're suffering from any kind of edge loss, definitely be sure that you are clarifying and shampooing and getting all of the product off, because I know it can get really gunked up in that area and you just don't want those types of problems in life. So once again, rinsing everything out and making sure that it is all out. But I also feel like my hair was holding on to all the moisture it could get, because it's the first time in like half a month that I put something on there that it needed. Next, we are moving on to the Afro-tastic Curl Elastic Deep Conditioner by Soultanicals, and I'm almost out of this one, but you guys, I love this. I have a separate review about this as well. This is extreme moisture. Like, if you ever neglected your hair like me and you got lazy and you just didn't want to do it and it's been days and days and days, this will be all of the moisture you need from all the days that you didn't put it in there. And you guys know, for a healthy hair journey, you need moisture, especially if your hair is highly textured like mine. And here you can see I'm just applying it to the ends, because I do take my time applying my deep conditioners and I don't stand in the shower to do it. So I do get out of the shower, but while my cuticle is open, I am just applying it to the ends because I feel like my hair will be easier to part off. Once again, I did lose the parts while I was shampooing my hair. I did shampoo, like I applied the shampoo with the parts in, but as you can see now, it's 2 sections instead of 4, and that's only because you want to make sure that your shampoo is completely out of your hair. I do like to keep my twists in, but not for the shampoo process. And so here I have applied the deep conditioner to all the other sections of my hair, and that's what things are looking like. And y'all, I'm telling you, my hair was thanking me. It was drinking that stuff right up, because it's been a hot minute. But I'm just applying it here, and I am detangling first with my Felicia Leatherwood, starting at the ends and working my way up, and then with my Tangle Teaser, because once again, getting out all of the finer hairs. If you guys have fine hair, you know that finger detangling is not enough. It just isn't gonna go. There are little knots and things that will slip through the teeth of any brush. So you literally have to make sure that you get all the shed hair out so it doesn't cause any more tangles for the styling process. Now you guys also know, well, if you don't and you're new here, once again, I deep condition overnight. I am not telling you to deep condition overnight. That is just what works best for me and my schedule. I am low porosity. I haven't had any issues from deep conditioning overnight, and I do it all the time. Here you guys can see that I am making sure that my edges are deep conditioned, and all of the product I might have brushed off while detangling, I'm just reapplying. And I'm a very hairy female, so I gotta make sure I get the Teen Wolf in the back, and I reapply some water to make sure that things can marinate like they're supposed to. I use old grocery bags in order to deep condition, in order to repurpose plastic, and I go to sleep. Now this is the next day, and while I do deep condition overnight, I also decided to steam, because this is an extreme moisture wash day. And right just then I found out that I had crossed 10K followers on Instagram, so I was really happy. But this is my hair steamer. It is linked in my Amazon store. I know some of you guys were interested when I showed you on Instagram, and it infuses the moisture into your hair even better. Now the deep conditioner I used is definitely really easily penetrated into your hair. But once again, we're going for extreme this wash day. So now we are on to the styling process, and this is extreme moisture for styling as well. I'm using the Camille Rose coconut water leave-in and their style setter, and I have a separate review about this as well. But you guys know that when my hair is moisturized, it typically doesn't come out as defined, and that's okay with me. I need all the moisture I can get, so I'm not going for super defined this wash day. I'm going for super moisturized, and so I'm just applying the leave-in and then applying the style setter to make sure that everything is sealed in. Usually I do the lock method. I did not decide to do that this time around, but these products are so moisturizing, I really don't think you need an oil to seal everything in. So since you guys have seen me twist up my hair a quadrillion times, this is what things are looking like on the one side. Another product by Camille Rose that packs extreme moisture would also be their almond joy twisting butter if you do want more definition, but I definitely think the coconut water line is more moisturizing. So as you can see, I also did bigger twists. Quite honestly, if I wasn't doing a video, I probably would have put my hair in like 6 chunky twists and just left it like that, because I feel like the more moisture can get sealed in when I'm not doing smaller twists. But this is just the unravel like usual. You guys know I untwirl with one finger and then I start to separate, and once again, not going for extreme definition. This is not my usual. I usually go for extreme definition, but this video is extreme moisture, and this is what things are looking like so far. If you guys are coconut oil sensitive, I do know that's a big thing for some people. I personally am not, and I love coconut oil and it's been a godsend for me. But I also know another line by Camille Rose, the one with their honey leave-in, that is also extremely moisturizing, and to my knowledge it does not have coconut oil in there. So moral of the story, if you have extreme moisture problems or if you want extreme moisture in your hair, go with Camille Rose, because they have always held me down with moisture and it's been amazing. This is the first time in a hot minute where I feel like my hair has been back to normal, quote unquote normal, because I didn't dry it out like the Sahara Desert, and it's just my fault. That's what it is. So I'm just separating everything here, and this is what my unravel is looking like. And this is in real time. I am going slow so you guys can see how long it takes me to unravel my hair. I do not rush this process, and please don't rush this process. I do like definition, and I'm not going for that in this wash day, but you can completely ruin a style if you take it down too fast. So don't be in a rush, because where you got to go anyway is quarantine season. Because I did do chunkier twists, it did take 2 days for my hair to dry, but just so you guys know, that is kind of my norm, because once again, I am low porosity, and water and moisture will just kind of sit in my hair and like not dry out, because it just won't. So this is the one half of my head, and as you can see, not the most definition I've ever gotten, but definitely still a lot. Like I said, I usually just go for way more than this, but it's cool because I needed all of the moisture. So this is what everything is looking like all together, and I'm extremely happy with the result. Everything is extremely moisturized, and I'm sure it will continue to shrink up from here. So hopefully you guys found this video helpful. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Remember to let your spirit, soul, and hair stay lifted like an afro puff, and subscribe down below to my world so you don't miss any more videos from me. And if you do, then I will see you in the next one. Bye guys!